Morning.
Good morning.
It's Friday. It's June 7th. It's the weekend.
Yay!
What are you doing for the weekend, by the way? Let us know in the comments. You can text or WhatsApp us as usual, but if you're up to anything special. I know that there is a massive amount of work going on this weekend because the Féile kicks off, the hurling Féile that is. So I was looking at some of the teams that are travelling to Kerry from all over the country. Because it's Kerry, Cork hosting it, so
Okay.
I saw loads of different teams who were travelling. So that'll be a bit of crack this weekend. Of course, what else is on?
Dingle Adventure Race.
You're doing that tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm actually just doing the mini.
The mini one, okay.
I don't want to shout about it too much because...
Not with the mini girl?
No, I think the mini's about 21k, so
Okay.
it should be grand.
Oh, is that all?
I haven't cycled.
Oh, then, sorry, 21k is nothing.
I haven't cycled in
not worth talking
a year
about.
and a half or something, so I'll be grand.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. It's always a really fun event. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be, I was just checking there, it's going to be a decent weekend, but today, shite.
Oh, okay.
Very, very wet today. We're going to see lovely sunshine now in the next hour or so will break out. It's into the afternoon, it'll be really wet, and then by the evening it'll kind of clear up again. But tomorrow and Sunday seem to be generally okay, so
yeah,
we'll take that.
Let's have a look at some of the papers this morning, some of the things happening in the front pages. The Times Ireland edition, radical reform needed to hit emissions targets, carbon levels at risk of rising, a new report has warned, and Ireland will miss its 2030 carbon emissions target by a wide margin. And that's unless we introduce some serious measures to combat that. President Donald Trump and his wife pictured at Shannon Airport on the front page of the Times. They were flying in from the D-Day commemorations in France as well. The dinner, of course, happened last night. We'll talk more about that in a moment. And cocaine is as easy to order online as a taxi ride, according to a new report about how common and popular cocaine is amongst our young people. That's also in the Times Ireland edition today.
Yeah, the Irish Times, same story. Cocaine use now the third highest in Europe. And the main headline says Macron urges Trump to support UN and NATO at D-Day ceremony. And improved trauma service could save one life a week is also the front page of the Irish Times this morning.
The Examiner, direct link between Little Generals and record levels of cocaine. There's a direct link between these wannabe Little Generals shooting each other on the Irish streets and the so-called record levels of cocaine that are being trafficked into Europe, according to a top drug enforcer. That's a man named Michael O'Sullivan. He's the head of the EU's Drugs Task Force. That's one of the main stories in the Irish Examiner today. More on us missing our emissions targets in 2030, also on the front page. And happy to see the back of him. The Trump visit has divided the nation, says the Irish Examiner as well today.
The Mail then says crackdown on gangs staging fake crashes. The Garda squad, fraud squad, is probing 4 prolific organisers of staged road crashes who were said to be making millions from their scams. And Bruce Springsteen's new album is out, and according to the Irish Daily Mail, it's a cracker, and they've given it 5 stars. Bruce goes back to the Badlands is the headline in the Irish Daily Mail this morning.
That sounds good. Right, so the Trump dinner happened last night. Visas, borders were raised. Mark Daly was there, according to one of the papers this morning. The Fianna Fáil senator was at the dinner. He said issues raised included access to visas, the dangers of a return of a hard border as well. Of course, Donald Trump and his wife and his entourage expected to leave Ireland today after he's played a round of golf at Doonbeg in his own resort, obviously. And one of the other big stories, and a lot of people talking about this as well online, is that today's the day that Theresa May will formally stand down as leader of the Conservative Party. So a lot of people talking about that fact as well.
Top trends this morning. D-Day is trending because of all the commemorations which happened yesterday. And also a lady called Maureen Sweeney. There was a documentary on RTE last night. She's 96 years of age and she played a pivotal role in the D-Day landings. She's from Mayo and she was interviewed on RTE last night.
Kerry today did a nice piece about her as well yesterday.
Yeah, it's a lovely piece actually.
So that's on our website if you'd like to listen back to that.
England are trending this morning. They lost to the Netherlands last night, 3-1. Apparently some awful mistakes led to them losing after extra time last night in the semi-final of the Nations League. I didn't see any of the game. And The Handmaid's Tale is also trending this morning. The new series was back on TV last night. A lot of people are talking about that this morning. I've never really watched the full episode, but
no, it's supposed to be so good. It's so popular. Yeah,
but it's back last night, so that's something people are discussing this morning.
I went to the cinema last night.
What did you see?
Rocket Man.
Any good?
It's so good, Andrew.
Is it?
So
is
good.
your man a good singer?
It's class.
Yeah,
it's class.
Good.
It's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. It's
good.
So good.
Yeah.
And Elton's executive producer on it. And like when I was going into it then I'd heard really good things about it, but I was hoping that didn't mean it was going to be completely sanitized. It's not at all.
Good.
It's tough going.
It's a good watch. So
Oh, it's just so good. Yeah, it's so good. The
job.
music is amazing. He insisted that the actor sing. He said, "You're not using my recordings." Like he's all over it. Elton, like, he's the executive producer. His husband is one of the producers. And like, so when a film's made with people's consent like that, they usually water it down a bit and sugarcoat it. No, it's not at all. I mean, his childhood was utter crap.
Yeah.
And his parents were shitheads.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, there was horrible. His father in particular came across as a really horrible person. But it's class. The musical arrangements are amazing. They're epic. They're just, it's like jumping off the screen at you. Like, I really recommend it. If you're a music fan, you don't even have to be an Elton John fan, just a music fan. I think you'll really get a lot from it. It's excellent. Yeah.
Well, speaking of movies, Toy Story 4 is out on the 21st of June, and we have tickets exclusively for people to give away on the show this morning, who will get to see the film before anybody else in the country. So this is a huge prize. We're going to give you the full details on that coming up on the show this morning. We were getting messages last night from people kind of saying, how do we win the tickets?
Yeah, I love this prize.
All those details are going to happen on the show this morning. So I think the tickets are for the 16th of June, which is a full week before, or full 5 days before anybody else gets to see it worldwide. So details coming up on the show this morning.
Okay, so we've loads to do. We've lots of good music coming up on the show as well. You can leave a comment here, or you can chat to us now on WhatsApp or text. And Who's for Breakfast is today worth 690 quid. If it's not one today, it's worth 700 on Monday. And if it's worth 700, we're giving a really good clue as well. A clue.
Yeah. A
really good clue.
A raging clue.
I met somebody in the street actually.
Let's
Morning, Carmel.
Let's not get too hard.
I met Carmel in the street yesterday, and I was saying to her, "We give a really good clue on because her head's wrecked from it. Really good clue Monday if it's not one tomorrow, Carmel." And my daughter was with me. She goes, "I already know what the clue is," and I was like, "She doesn't actually. She's just stirring it up." I know the clue. I've got a clue for you. I was like, "You don't even know who it is. So what are you saying?"
Yeah.
So if anybody heard that exchange happening in public, just my solicitors are now dealing with it. She doesn't know the clue. Yeah,
well, to be honest with you, it genuinely is. It's hard to believe. Genuinely? No one in here knows it. Like, it's only the two of us. That's it. That's we're the only.
If anything should happen to us together, I think we shouldn't travel together or like fly in a plane, Air Force One. We should stay.
It's okay.
We should be like Prince William and Prince Harry and travel separately.
We're both not allowed off at the same time, so.
Oh yeah, we're not. We wouldn't be going anywhere together.
Right, we better wrap because we're going to go live. Also, breaking news this morning. Not so much breaking news as so much breaking rumours. There could be a Mamma Mia 3.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there could be a Mamma Mia's takeaway this weekend.
No.
Right. Mamma Mia 3, okay, I love 2. That's good. Even though I didn't
you haven't
see
seen
the
the first one.
Didn't see the first one.
You've seen the second one, not
didn't
the first.
See the first one.
And
haven't seen the last 10 minutes of the second one.
Brilliant.
I loved what I saw, lads. It's all there.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, Cher was brilliant. I was like, I didn't get to Cher.
There's a huge reveal.
Is it about Cher?
I have no idea. Right, we're going to wrap. Enjoy your weekend. Let us know what you're up to, and we're going to go live on the radio in 30 seconds. Have a good day.
Morning.
Good luck.